Sana album reviews. Karibu sana kwa edition nyingine na another episode our album reviews. Thank you for being here. Kama umekukiona our album reviews, asante sana kwako for checking them out. Asante sana kwako pia zaidi kwa engage with the content, engage with the material na kushare sentiments zako. Pia na niko hapa na wenzangu, niko na Musoti. Anasoma notes. You're about to get this work. Roger pia anasoma notes. Ando wale serious.
Mazejo. Backbenchers.
Sisi ndio madanda. Kuna Irauka.
Tunangoja kubite.
Kuna Irauka hapo. Album tunataka ku-review ni ya TULIA. Called tInY, the LP. It dropped 9th December last year. It's her debut project, her debut album. Earlier in 2020, alikuwa na another mixtape with a producer called The Secret, and then I think a rapper too. And then this was her debut. This is her debut album called tInY, the LP.
Kidogo tu before nile TULIA. Oblikasema, the producer naitwa The Secret.
The Secret,
like Kenyans really know to name things. Like that's a really dope name. Endelea.
Rojo na filaji.
Mimi naanza. Drop niwapeleke mbele.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I really did not like this thing.
Shocking.
How
guys?
I seriously did not like this whole thing. It's basic rhymes. Ngazi, Jaji, Nazi, Kipaji,
Taji.
Yeah, it's, basic arrangement, chorus, verse. She says her name in every song. TULIA, apart from one, track 5, TULIA. What are you doing?
Subverting expectations.
What are you doing? So I started with A. So when I kusikiza siku go through the track list. So yeah. So I'm listening, and at the end of track 1, what she does at the end, and I'm like, yo, this is the intro for your project. What are you doing? Go serious. Yeah. So I had to come back, and then I saw it's a freestyle, but then I'm very skeptical about the term freestyle. So I was like, it's fine, I make a freestyle sometimes I'm here. I get to David Guetta. I saw what she was going with the David Guetta and the David Go Getter.
Really bad. I liked how she did that.
Yeah, Goliath, David Go
Getter.
Yeah, but then versus the basic rhymes, the beats. It again basic standard beats. Then you go to green. Isn't it to Meskia over and over again? Getting the green, same old stuff. And you bogey again, same old stuff. It like. Inafika point tracks zake zilikuwa zinakuwa very repetitive. The beats ni loops, the arrangement is the same, verse chorus. The choruses pia the very monotonous. The writing was very one dimensional. It's very, very basic, man. It's very, very basic. There's a part where, and for me there's a part where she calls herself a young goat. So I'm kind of like a kid. I think that was
Unajua inaanzia wapi? Inaanzia kwa intro.
Yeah. And I'm like,
young goat mabele.
Yeah.
Mimi nasaka mamele. And then kwa tInY she brings it back.
She brings it
I
back.
don't know why they treat me like a kid, but I'm a young goat,
so I'm kind of like a kid.
And then kwa before anailea like on a tune the voice, then she brings it back with actual voice
again. It's like
as if it's the dopest thing to ever be said since the invention of sliced bread.
then you get to beast and still basic thing. Now, for me, here's my problem. What you're claiming for chorus and what you're claiming for some of the title tracks and what you're actually spitting is very contradictory because it's very, very basic. Your rhyme schemes are very, very basic. There's sorry to say it, but quote unquote nursery rhymes, like, you know, end of the bar type of nini, and it's the basic, you know, one word rhymes. Come on, man. Then the interlude. Now, sijui kama rapa wanaelewa what an interlude is.
Anatema.
You know, I actually googled it and nika screenshot.
You're about to get school.
Nika screenshot. Just so that you know. Just so you know, interlude. Now there are different meanings. Now here's Nini.
These reviews are live. Take your time.
It's okay.
Tumesikiza kazi for hizi hours zote. Take your time.
TULIA nayo.
Alright. An interlude is more than space for an idea to come and go. The interlude began as a transitional moment for audience to catch their breath between the acts of a play or a movie. Today, interludes are most commonly employed as a pit stop, an opportunity to recalibrate and refocus our ears on the bigger picture. Recalibrate and refocus our ears on the bigger picture. Now, interlude anatema is the same thing you've been spitting for the other 7 tracks. What is it for? And then immediately after that you go to Nas. Niggas ain't shit. And immediately I feel like it's a whole different project, because from track 1, track 2, track 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even track 8 umekokishinda ukisema venye, you know, you're a young goat when you Billy, you know, when you're gonna mbogi, all that stuff, when you're in mkali, and then unakam nigga in shit. Come on, man, the switch is too abrupt. I feel if it's okay to go off on a tangent, but I feel that is what you could have done with the interlude. You know, it's an interlude for a reason. Guide the audience into what, or usher the audience into the new direction you're taking with the project. The idea still goes on even with track 10, and I
would should have been.
Yeah.
Alafu healing.
Yeah. You could have done. I'm not saying they're bad tracks. I actually enjoy them because they're kind of introspective, and you know, I like the fact that it wasn't just all about how much of a goat you are,
how dope
you are. Like you actually became vulnerable to some extent, though it was highly contradictory with what you said earlier. But I feel that contradiction you could have solved it very well with the interlude, which you did not do, because the interlude you just kept on spitting about the bars and everything. All in all, not really a good project. I didn't enjoy it. It was not for me.
Thicker than zest.
Zesta.
Thicker than zesta.
Niko madawa, niko meds.
Kama vile makali kunywa crest.
I'm ill like sneeze.
Yes, I'm ill like sneeze.
Okay, those are just a few. I don't think.
Ziko mingi.
Nigani hiyo TULIA review na ilikuwa na bado hiyo ya ill.
Yes, sneeze.
Yeah.
Kahush.
Sisemi
Bless no sneeze.
nasema last year kuna nyingine pia iliandikwa kwa
Ya homa.
Jovi.
DWMD.
No, squat. Ni a trap production.
Yeah.
Alafu kuna ngoma zenye nilikuwa na feel ni kama ana sound ni kama kwa muffled. Hii album ilikuwa recorded but I don't think ilifanywa mastering vizuri. Kai ilifanywa ikufanywa poa na TULIA ligongwa do. probably.
I saw this and a voice kind of got to a point. It kind of got annoying.
Yeah, like alafu unajua issue ni it's on the same type of beat over and over and over and over. Yeah, I don't know, nilichoka. Alafu kulikuwa na a long silence after Natema.
I know. 30
kulikuwa na
seconds.
like a long
30 seconds.
silence.
I timed it. It was 30 freaking seconds. Yo, what are you doing? Alafu naenda nigga in shit.
Sasa njunabonga hivi ndio maana alienda huko hivyo. Like it's you. Roger, it's you.
How is a nigga not shit? And I've listened to silence for 30 seconds. Patiently.
Oh, nimeandika kwa notes zangu, hiyo silence hapo hivi maybe this song was the one that was supposed to be titled TULIA. TULIA, I don't know. It's just something for the internet.
Theories. No.
Theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theories here.
Like what the fuck? That's so random. Like even ulifikiria.
It's just something I thought.
Theorist here.
Alafu kuna nini David Guetta, what's weird, naelewa what she was going for, but me expected a house beat. So I thought like wangecheza nayo wangebaki na the same content.
It was right there.
The same concept, alafu waeke like a nini. So man, Babs was a fool for that joint, man. Bruh, Babs. Okay,
It was louder as well. It was
loud.
It was much louder.
You notice it. You notice it.
Much louder than
Tunakuwa then kwa hiyo track too. You know sana. You have to bring down the volume.
Also, I had questions about
and that happens there katikati ya the project.
How she wrote the names of the songs. Kuna zingine words ziko in caps, zingine ziko ni, alafu zingine shorten, ametumia as initials, so it was weird. I don't know.
Actually, I thought Nas, because by track 8, everything's about spitting. I thought Nas, she would be equating herself to Nas. I was like, please don't.
Only one can do that. King Nas.
Yeah.
Fiasco.
Also, I felt like with her songs, kulikuwa na a lot of repetition of the choruses.
Yeah.
The hooks. Kulikuwa na a lot of repetition, so ilikuwa
flow
inachosha.
Alafu hear me spit and they getting pissed. Yes, exactly.
Alafu so I feel you're the second beat of the album and nimesema after nini about love, heartbreaks and whatever. I felt like that was actually commendable. She stuck to whatever she was alikuwa anaongea, alikuwa mistake to the topic, which also the first beat of the album pia, if you do not consider if she was generally talking about being good and money and everything, but I'll stick to the topic. So that's she didn't go off tangent because she didn't give us your expectation something high, like something deep and everything. She just gave us a simple title and did her thing. So me, I commend her for that. Though me, I feel what let her down is the production or the mastering. Because I've heard her before, so that is what I expected from this project. And me, it's a trap kind. I expected a trap sound. And with that trap sound, I expected that kind of content. And because she's a female rapper, I also expected the type of content that was in the second bit of it.
Can I just say something real quick? I appreciate the fact that she did not bring about, her body or sexuality and stuff like that.
And she actually talked about her body in kwa tInY.
Yeah, the fluffy thing.
Yeah, because it's something
fluffy and puffy.
Yeah, but kuna ingine like you kwanga like track after track after track after track after track after track after track. Venye maboy venye nakunywa maboys nini. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
No, wewe kunywe.
What? So probably I'd say this type of production, based on the production and the content of the it wasn't my cup of tea. So I wouldn't say it's a bad project. I just say it's not a project that I'd go to. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this album. Though kuna some work lines, I just feel like kuna lines zingine, there's some. So yeah.
Yes, I don't think to mention, but amezigusia the criteria, 3 things: production and musicality, content na the themes, alafu concept na idea.
Alafu kuna watu wengine watutosha tu, like kuna lines zingine ukiweka tu tunachoka hizo hata sawa.
Niko na like I was very curious. Hii album ni about nini? Hii LP like ni about nini?
Heartbreaks and how
Tiny.
good she is. Tiny.
Like what is tiny? Is it an acronym or an abbreviation?
No,
It's named after the song.
It's like
It's her AKA.
yeah.
So basically, if you were to, since her AKA is tiny, sindio? So basically, the album inaitwa TULIA, the LP TULIA by TULIA.
Yeah.
Technically.
Mm.
So it's an LP about her.
So inaweza kuwa
Yeah.
Tiny ndio the
No,
artist
no,
or an
no,
LP
not
called
the-
TULIA.
Not the audience.
Not the audience.
It's just echoing his sentiment.
From because normally like the new year new me normally nikianza hizi projects muangalia title and then like hata siangaliangi songs and then like before that naweza kubump nimeona title ya the album or the EP the project and I have expectations. I'm like first with this title I could not even have expectations if I wanted to and then I was very confused like other than tulitumia kutuambia the artist anaitwa TULIA and then the album inaitwa tInY the LP. If ningetafuta tu kitu ungetafuta tInY the LP TULIA, I would not be sure if the inaitwa TULIA like if the artist anaitwa TULIA ama anaitwa tInY and then like it's ama the album inaitwa TULIA and then the LP ni jina yake pia cause nowadays you can have a weird ass name. Unajua mimi naweza sema I'm now Sam the LP. You know, like, you know, and people will be like, okay, cause
Maybe that's a dope name. Like some the
Jina ya
jina yako inakuwa to the LP.
the
Alafu na drop EP. Some the LP. Nothing the EP.
so vile niliingia into the project it's okay I guess. I commend her like I was so glad hata mimi bede vile niona Nas I was like oh my gosh I am not ready for Nas but I will power through. But vile Nas ilikuwa niggas ain't shit I was like yeah girl preach that niggas ain't shit.
We ain't shit.
We ain't shit. So yo you continue talking that man they talk that in terms of rap prowess I wasn't really drawn in cause yes she can rap like in terms of now prowess siku feel and then now in terms of now writing siku feel kabisa. Yeah that's it.
Nigga ain't shit.
Niggas ain't shit.
This is yet another project yenye ningependa sana to review after the first listen. After listen ya kwanza yo
Oh yeah uko wazi
tufanye kazi tumalize.
uko kwa match ni sawa.
Nipe maoni zako. Nipe maoni zako.
Una record nini audio?
Yeah, record. Ni edit whatever. Yet another project that does that. Nikigusia the things I appreciated about the project. The David Guetta thing, going for Giants, go Guetta, David Guetta, how alifanya hivyo, I liked that. Alafu nilipenda, I loved the second part of this project more than the first. Especially those 3 tracks.
Me too.
NAS.
NAS, and then Coulda, Woulda, Shoulda Been, and then Healing. Those 3 tracks to be specific. One, I'll stay on theme. Set for those.
Yeah.
And then, bila kujaribu kusound like a dope rapper, just being sentimental and not reaching for punchlines or trying to sound dope.
Yeah, that was
Ilikuwa
actually
sawa.
simple.
Yes.
and
Simple,
good.
nali communicate and you could feel it.
Yeah, that's right.
Imagine very simple,
Yeah.
very direct. You could feel her emotions. Those 3 songs, to be specific, way better than anything else she did on the project.
I concur.
Sana. And the thing ni sana angefanya ni so for those your idea ku mention ya ku title the tracks in caps angefanya through the last part of the project from your track 9 all the way to track 13 as I maintain the caps thing all through, alafu ziko na hiyo focus ya love songs and easy heartbreak songs, because anasema you got me writing sad songs like Adele, she says that, so ange maintain hiyo zone na stick to that for the remaining part instead of going back to, because kuna now you have THIF, that's how I feel. She talks about I'm not chilling with you niggas, I'm out getting my money and getting my bag, which tumesikiza kwanzia huko mwanzo. Ameisema mpaka track 8 tushaisikia, bado anasema the same thing, we ain't fucking, we ain't flirting, hatufanyi anything, and then you have which something else I also liked, nilipenda a flow, the euphoria, I liked how she did that, nilipenda venye ni sound, but I keep it the sentimental vibe, and then so that isikuwe to just 3 tracks and then you are back to what we set up huko earlier,
the 8 previous tracks.
Then now you said my exact thoughts. That interlude, you have 7 songs about rapping na kusema wewe ni mkali, and then you still make a interlude about it,
and then have 30 seconds of silence.
Tunafanya nini? Something we have said time and we have said time and time again. Tumeuliza kama rappers mko na teams that listen to your works and critique your projects
before you release them.
Hii interlude ingefanywa a different way. So for me, ningemforgive if the interlude ingekuwa na something that tells us and change the theme.
Just usher
the
listener.
As you read what the interlude is for, ndio tungekuwa hizo ni love songs na ikuwe all through for the remaining part of the project. So we have a part 1 which is about your ambitions as a rapper, na wewe kuflex as a rapper, part 2 as meaning as these love songs. Maybe you can have a double thing for your title. It's just something, unajua, capture that because it's about yourself. It's tiny, the LP, it's about yourself. You could have done that.
No,
it's not a theory. It's just something you could have done. Let's give you umesema ngeacha the second part iko in caps, alafu the first part iko in small letters, alafu the title a mix.
Zinasema hiyo ingework. Of course,
it wasn't stupid.
Yo, mtaanza kutulipa na kututafuta. But
semi was stupid.
Theories are good and functional.
So hiyo ingeipatia more focus kukuwa na that second part with these love songs, and then all of them go in caps and then their initials, because now what she did with Healing, I'll go back to hizo titles are previous, small h, capital E, small so ilikuwa angetafuta something also as an acronym, and then the same with THIF, and then
you know what happens is
better
in normal conversations kutumia hizo letters, kumix those letters and whatnot, inakuanga a way to show irony. Saka unambie ati see, that's what I said, that's what I said. So in writing, that's how you write it in normal texting conversation. So
okay,
taking that into
kidogo atuani kidogo, same in normal texting conversation, sema like in the internet, because
yes, in normal texting conversation
saka sema
so you're not normal.
What the hell?
So you're not normal. Yeah, mama, you want to be?
Of course not. So angefanya hivyo, maintain new theme, acha go back to the ideas za kuko na buzz za ill kama ill like sneeze, what.
And it's not that like
and
like
then,
don't mind blowing bars.
Kwa Mbogi anaongelea venye kuna Mbogi mbaya, utapigwa masoki na nini, utafanywa nini, and then she talks about herself, anajiongelea kwa unadu
kwanza hata hapo feature
unafanya nini
Mbogi yako, like
for me track 5 through 7 ulitucheza, because that's just one track ume replicate mara kadhaa. Na ulisema earlier hiyo kuget repetitive ilinikumbusha Fadela. It's a similar thing. It's just the same songs in different ways.
Nani Simon Medanyash. Okay.
That says much. Just the same thing, different songs. So hapo one song called TULIA, the other called tInY, which is short and it sounds pop, and then you have the other one Beast. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
And then the Natema interview, you still
Natema bado
about it. Actually,
it's just
if
bad.
Mimi sijui mbona
Idea.
mliona interlude ya Natema.
Because it's a
Na kwa
noise.
title
Natema.
You gonna get that.
This is Afrikan fast.
Alafu wenye uliongelea basic rhymes, kuna hiyo I think kwa hiyo tiny ya she has any mina preach,
Yeah.
mina teach, mina snitch.
Also kuna kitu umesema about
You call yourself the goat.
Kama artists wako na teams zenye zinasikiza projects. So mimi niko na swali.
Again. Are all rappers goats?
Goats.
The
Greatest of all time.
Like do you know?
Unajipatia hilo jina,
Do you
greatest
know-
of all time.
Do you
Alafu
know?
unajua what's funny?
Do you know
I
that?
find ironical. Si kwa hiyo kwa a freestyle malizana hiyo nini? You hear me spit, they getting pissed.
Yes.
And that's kwa David Guetta. Anasema hiyo line ya nini? Ya kisikia marapo wengine their flows ama their rhymes are anapa. You got because you're doing some psychoanalysis on yourself.
Mazejo.
For me, my thing is all greatest of all time. Because that is since time
Immemorial.
Acha
began
nianze. Hizi
existing.
theory zangu zini.
Hadi sahi.
Greatest of all time.
Time is a social construct.
Awewe.
So when you create
Yo.
bubble around yourself, you can be the greatest rapper of all time.
Na WhatsApp.
Next review tuma video yako. Hatukutaki hapa.
Mimi najaribu kuwapatia solutions, kuwapatia answers. Nauliza swali nipeana alafu this is what you
Alafu
do.
ile ni ya yanasema kwa intro hiyo kuvuta sibuda na chama ma sibuda na katama healing. I loved that she brought it back kwa healing. Akisema kwa healing na I think kwa healing akisema how even kwa Nas akisema how I'm missing your kisses and not but the reason I'm sleeping. Later pia anasema the reason I'm smoking trees na pia kwa healing she brings it back after history is a heartbreak. She says sibuda na utama
Niggas ain't shit.
and I bring back so depend how she brought it back.
Yeah.
But ili remove the element of surprise if that is what she was going for, because through all these tracks anaongelea weed, anaongelea makali. Literally
Una glorify it somewhere
everywhere.
else. Alafu
Kila mahali.
And it's just
Rappers again, nini na weed references zenye hata ziendi anywhere, they just filler lines. Shida iko.
So mimi nilikuwa na swali, ulisema about car rappers wako na teams zinasikiza body of work. Can you be part of sasa a rapper akikuja kuulize like andaka usikize project yake umpatie maoni? Would you be willing to?
We've been saying that for how many reviews now? Tutafuteni tufanyie kazi na mtoe pesa.
Tutasikiza
When take care wase.
tukupangie track list.
Wewe tupunguzie tracks baki 6.
Mumsa kuchagulia playlist.
When
Like
we will do the work for you.
Akupesie album.
It's about time. It's
mwingine atakuwa nilia bars. Sisi
tukumakie compositions na insha. Yeah, it makes sense.
Alafu tuna make sure like theories zako zina make sense.
No, itoe. Sisi mimi African ndio sawa
concepts and ideas.
You know,
everything ties together.
Everything ties together.
Wewe. That's the end of our review. Ya tiny LP
Album
debut
cover.
album.
Terrible.
Kwanza, another thing I liked, I commend you for doing your debut with no features. I commend you for that.
By the way,
Mili ni bamba. Now, thank you for reminding me before to close.
tunaweza na hiyo album cover.
Now, you have an album cover yenye iko na some interstellar vibes. Kuna ni kama spaceships, ni kama aliens, ni kama astronauts.
Msimsiana sakiwa kwa nini? You're being beamed up.
And then ilikuwa najiuliza, where is this even going? Kuna time nisikia the first, not the first year, with reference to I'm viewing you up because Niko high, kachana maybe that's what she was going for. This album cover, so it's just something interstellar. And then even the font, the font is bad. The font is bad.
The color pia is
we are done with the album review. In case you're still here.
Shockingly.
Go to listen to more reviews.
And how witty flow, not forgetting that
na
title.
uko generous enough to spare your time with more reviews. Consider kuziwatch na asante sana kwa kutazama.
Naze jao.